Hey everybody, and welcome to Home with the Halsteads. I am grinning from ear to ear because we're having one of my favorite meals tonight. We're having bacon cheeseburgers, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on my little griddle. So let me tell you what we're going to put in it and what we're going to serve alongside of it. I have two hamburger patties here. This was fresh from the market, and I've just patted it out, and I put some salt on it. That's all that I put. Some of you like other seasonings, so go ahead and put your other seasonings on there if you want to. I'm also using 3 slices of bacon that I'm going to be frying alongside of our hamburger patties. It's going to give flavor as they cook, and then it's going to taste delicious when we put it on top of the hamburger. And also, I'm going to use 2 slices of cheese. This is American cheese, so I'll be using that. I have lettuce and tomatoes. I have 2 hamburger buns. Yum! And then I have homemade French fries. So I've already cut up my potatoes. I have the oil heating on the stove behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the French fries in the oil and let it start frying while I get the griddle hot, and we'll make our hamburger. We'll cook it, and I'll show you how I do that, and then we'll put it all together. Okay, I have our griddle on, and I have it on 400 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this bacon. I have 3 slices, and I have cut it so that it won't be so long, because we'll need it short on our hamburgers. So I'm just going to drop it on the griddle and start it to cooking. And I like to kind of move mine around so that it'll put some oil on the griddle, because I didn't spray this. And the reason that I didn't spray it is because this bacon is going to cook out some fat. So I didn't need to spray it. So now I'm just going to let that cook, and I'm going to add or drop our hamburgers on here and let them cook. There goes one. Let me make room here. And there goes the other. And again, I just salted these. I didn't put anything else on it, on the hamburgers. And I like to kind of move my bacon around, get that grease going. Flip it with our bacon so it doesn't burn. We want it crisp. This is going to be so good. I like to let my hamburgers cook on one side and cook really well, like I did the steak that I cooked on the griddle, and let it get done on that side before I flip it. So I'm going to let this cook for a little while, and then I'll be back. I'm going to go check on the potatoes, and then I'll come back and I'll check on our hamburgers. Okay, our bacon is just about ready to take up. Our French fries are doing great, and these hamburgers are doing great too. And this bacon, the fat that's cooking out of the bacon, it's kind of getting around under these hamburgers as well, and that's just going to season it that much more. So I'm going to go ahead and take up our bacon. I've got a paper towel here on a little plate, and I'll just let it drain a little bit, and then it'll be ready to go on top of our hamburgers. That one might cook a little bit longer right there. So now I'm just going to flip our hamburgers. Oh yeah. That's going to be so, so good. Okay, I'm going to go back and check on the French fries, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, our homemade French fries are looking good. Look at that, aren't they pretty? Oh, that's going to be so good. We like ours a little bit browner, so I'm just going to let them cook for just a minute or two longer. And then I'm going to put them on a paper towel and get as much of the oil out of them as I possibly can. Okay, let's see if we can put this hamburger together. I've cleaned our grill off a little bit, and I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on it, and I'm going to toast our hamburger buns. So I'm going to just put a little bit of butter right here. I'm going to lay these down flat. Just kind of warm them up. Most of the time we just pop ours in the microwave. But I'm just going to warm these tonight right here on this griddle. That's what it is, a griddle. Just let it cook for just a second and then we'll put it together. I like onions on my hamburgers. Doug doesn't care so much for it on his, but he likes ketchup and mustard, and I do too. I'm just going to flip this over. All we want to do is just really warm them. Brown it a little bit. Make it crunchy, more delicious. Oh yeah. It's going to be so good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and I'm going to bring our plate over here. I've already put some French fries on. I'm just going to put this hamburger bun right here. I'm going to put this one over here to the side. And we're going to make this hamburger. We'll add our condiments a little later. Just going to grab a hamburger patty like that. Gonna put some bacon. It's gonna be so good. Gonna grab some lettuce and some tomato. Look at that. It just doesn't get much better than that, does it? Look. Oh, yum. I wish you were here to eat with me. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, friends, we have a bacon cheeseburger, some French fries, and a glass of sweet tea. And I think I'm going to have a dill pickle. I'm going to grab some onions to go on mine, and we're going to sit down and enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening with your family. And I hope that you will try a hamburger real soon if you haven't had one lately. And I'll be back with another good recipe.